GT Dream. Well, it's very simple. After our trip to the Seychelles in 2018, all I could do is dream about returning and targeting these GTs on fly. Well, our dream was one day away and the world started falling apart. Commercial airlines were cancelling flights, countries were going into lockdown, and our GT dream was not looking great. Lucky we managed to charter a plane to take us to the Seychelles, and our fly fishing trip was not yet cancelled. A few of the anglers had cancelled days before due to the coronavirus. We were off and landed in the Seychelles with one day to spare, unaware at this stage how difficult it was going to be to get back home. COVID did not affect us on the atoll. It was just the daily satellite calls home that made us realize how serious this has become, and that we would soon be returning to a different world. Providence Atoll was far away from the world's issues. Or was it? In fact, we were going to be the first and the last trip for the season. We feel bad for the team on the boat and the guys for losing the entire season in this magical place. Providence is possibly rated one of the best places in the world to go and target GTs on fly.
We are in Providence. We're going to catch us some GT.
100%. This island is 46 kilometers long. Providence. We're on the Turtle Flats here, looking for G's. Seen a couple of turtles coming past. Got Brendan there.
GT crews on the flats and often follow stingrays and sharks as they cross over and feed on the flats. When the rays or sharks stir up some food, the GTs are quick to grab the morsel and share in the spoils. It is an amazing phenomenon to see, let alone be able to cast a fly at the rays and have monster GT explode on the fly. Maya's dugong was our home for the trip, and with very friendly staff who took care of us and the guides, you could relax and dream about the ones caught and the fish still to be caught on the flats.
fin.
Big one.
Yeah, grab him, bro.
Oh, nice size, Chalmers.
In an emergency situation. So we will be going through a surf that obviously the swell's picked up. So there's going to be first things first, life jacket. They're going to use this boat to locate us.
Pretty, eh?
When the water gets high and the wading too dangerous due to currents and things with teeth, you drift over the outer reef, teasing up GTs and other game fish like dogtooth tuna, boa snapper and grouper species.
You look very dark, so there's blue GTs there. Wait, can you take your banana suit off now? Please don't. Please don't. It's a lucky suit. That's even more than suit. Oh, this is a teammate. The two of them. He swallowed both. Wow, eh? Coming.
There he comes. He's on the right hand ray now, hey? There's behind him. Strip. Nice. Manage your line.
Nice.
Let him go. You've got nothing to worry about.
The fight is normally very clean as the flats are huge and not many obstacles or coral heads to cut you off. On the push and the drop, the GTs start moving in and start following the rays in knee-deep water. This is when the GT dream comes true. Wading in knee-deep water looking for rays, bow waves and GTs as they scurry across the shallow water. You ambush these GTs by cutting them off, but more often than not, they appear from nowhere and you need to be ready to make a cast. You don't need to make a long cast. You lead the fish by quite a bit.
There he is.
Well done, sir.
Nice.
Double up action!
So we're standing on the boat. I saw Chalmers' fish launch out of the water. I saw the eyes, I saw the whole mouth open, and then I saw his buddy coming. Wes screamed, grab your rod. I jumped in the water and had a couple of casts, kept avoiding me, and then he just came forward and he just smashed it right out the water, and we doubled up. Well done, Chalmers.
Nice, well done, Brenty.
During low tides, it's possible to target other very exciting species like bumphead parrotfish, bonefish and triggerfish. These guys are feeding in the shallows with half their bodies surfacing out of the water, a sight to be seen. Guys even had a tiger shark appear from nowhere and take a bumpy meters away from them. Providence is wild.
Never a dull moment with Monica.
Providence Atoll has Providence Island in the north and Surf Island in the south. These are beautiful islands. They are a good way of keeping your bearings, but it needs to be very clear day to see both islands at the same time.
You right, Monica?
I slipped. What the fuck was that?
Quite a few doggies were caught on fly, also raised from the drop-offs, following a GT ice cream and then switching over to our flies.
Monica show!
Okay, let's get a quick photo.
This is some of the best sight fishing you can do. Providence Atoll is 46 kilometers wide and has amazing flats. Sand flats with the purest white sand, and turtle grass flats, kilometers and kilometers of flats that drain off into the deeper coral channels that end up in the ocean. These are the GT highways to the flats to go terrorize the local population of baitfish.
Did its job. Thank you, Mr. Secco.
Out in the deeper water, Providence has some big populations of milkfish, target and fly. We managed only to catch one milk and fly on this trip. They are spectacular as they form up to feed on plankton, followed closely by the manta rays.
little flexo crab, orange. Look at all of them. In the mouth, my goodness.
The GTs on Ray must be the best takeaway memory from Providence, and the amount of chances you get to cast at them is incredible. Tailing GTs on Ray, spotted from above, show you the relationship between the Jeets and the Rays. The GTs jump on the baitfish stirred up by the Rays, and their tails come straight out, like bonefish smashing shrimps on the flats. What really got me was how far they would see the fly in the water, or the sound of the plop as it hits would instantaneously trigger a reaction, and the GT would come flying in to smash the fly.
Pick him up now.
Sailfishing is also an option, but we were not quite there in the crazy sailfish season. I had a great shot at a sailfish, but it was a quick lesson in their speed and ability to confuse the novice and stare at them when they take the fly and not strike in time. But what an experience to see as it comes off the teaser and smashes your fly. Maybe next time. In the gin clear water, the GT spots the prey and accelerates to engulf your fly, often with your fly only inches away from the tip of your fly rod.
Yeah. Okay. It's a shark, I think. Thank you.
There's the music there. Okay, can breathe him again.
Thank you. Yeah, he's coming. Got him! That was a cool eat. Okay, drop the next one. Drop the next one. Okay, stop. Stop. Keep dropping. Coming. There he goes.
Our GT dream was cut short by a few days due to the coronavirus, as we had to quickly make plans to get home. Hopefully we get to go to this special place one day again, and the world returns to normality, albeit the new normality, as the world will never be the same after COVID-19. COVID-19, you did not destroy our GT dreams, and as we all stand together, we can beat this virus.